as I delve into the lives of these captivating characters from Virgin River, I find myself in awe of the rich tapestry of experiences they bring to the table. From Jessica Rothe portraying young Sarah, the enigmatic mother of Mel, to Lexa Doig as Paige Lassiter, the tenacious baker with a troubled past. Each actor brings a unique depth and authenticity to their roles, right? So, as a devoted cinema enthusiast, I can't wait to revisit the charming town of Virgin River for another thrilling chapter, the long-awaited sixth season. With the wedding bells about to ring for our beloved couple, Mel and Jack, the anticipation is palpable. The past period has been a bustling, eventful one in the charming little town of Northern California, marked by the closure of drug-infested areas, unpredictable wildfires causing disruption, and an abundance of romantic encounters. Viewers were recently whisked away to Virgin River during the latter part of last year, where they were treated to special holiday-themed episodes. These episodes not only provided a delightful viewing experience, but also sparked numerous questions among fans as they concluded season 5. According to Annette O'Toole, who plays Hope on the show, the waiting is the highly anticipated event of season 6. Everyone seems eager for Mel and Jack to finally unite, and it appears that their wish will come true in a touching manner. The wedding scene is tastefully executed, and the costume designer Candace Cruikshank does an outstanding job with all the costumes. Delve further for comprehensive details about A Virgin River cast on Netflix. However, be cautious, as this summary may include spoilers from seasons 1 through 5. Who's in the cast of Virgin River season 6? Virgin River season 6 cast members are as follows. Alexandra Breckenridge plays Melinda. Mel Monroe. Melinda Nell Monroe is a nurse and midwife who seeks a new beginning in the secluded town of Virgin River, California, escaping. Over time, she has developed a romantic relationship with local resident Jack Sheridan, and they are now set to marry massive. What other shows or movies has Alexandra Breckenridge been featured in? She starred in 2 seasons of American Horror Story, played Jesse Anderson on The Walking Dead, and recently took on a leading role in the popular American drama series This Is Us. Martin Henderson plays Jack Sheridan. In simpler terms, Jack Sheridan is a man who used to serve as a U.S. Marine, but now struggles with post-traumatic stress disorder due to his military past. Presently, he runs a local bar in Virgin River, very far. Notably, he has become engaged to Melinda Monroe, and the upcoming season 6 will revolve around their wedding preparations. Besides Grey's Anatomy, Martin Henderson has also starred in other productions, if I'm not mistaken. Can you tell me about some of his other notable roles? Annette O'Toole plays Hope McCrae. What about, who is Hope McCrae? She's the mayor of Virgin River. In the 3rd season, she got into a severe car accident resulting in a brain injury. But fortunately, she's making progress on her journey towards recovery. Apart from her roles as Lana Lang in Superman 3, 1983, and Martha Kent in Smallville, has Annette O'Toole been involved in any other notable projects? Indeed, she played a significant role in the 1990 adaptation of Stephen King's IT, and can also be seen in the critically acclaimed series *Halt* and *Catch Fire*. Tim Matheson plays Vernon Doc Mullins in Virgin River. I'm known as the local doc, Dr. Vernon Mullins. At first, there were some reservations about Mel joining our medical team, but over time, I've come to see her more like a daughter than just a colleague. Has Tim Matheson acted in any other productions aside from Animal House, Fletch, White Collar, Entourage, and The Affair? Benjamin Hollingsworth plays Dan Brady. What we know is that Dan Brady is a former serviceman currently residing in Virgin River. However, he's finding it challenging to adapt back to civilian life following his military service. Has there been any other production that featured Benjamin Hollingsworth prominently apart from the medical drama Code Black, which concluded after 3 seasons in 2018? Colin Lawrence plays John Preacher Middleton. And who is John Preacher Middleton? He is a comrade in arms with Jack, who served together in the Marines, and currently works as a chef at the bar that he owns. Has Colin Lawrence appeared in any other shows aside from Riverdale? He's recognized by Riverdale fans as Coach Clayton, but he has also played characters like Janko on the Supernatural series, iZombie and Benjamin Abani on the crime drama The Killing. Grayson Guernsey plays Ricky. What can be said about Ricky? He's a young man who works at Jack's bar, resides with his grandmother, and aspires to enlist in the Marines upon graduation from school. In the second season, he developed a romantic connection with Lizzie, Connie's niece. However, due to his decision to join the military, he was absent during season 5. Given in just a swift second, the season 6 trailer hints that Ricky might be making an appearance again in Virgin River, perhaps for Jack and Mel's upcoming wedding. Under what other productions has the Canadian actor Grayson Guernsey featured? The Art of Racing in the Rain, iZombie, Van Helsing, Game On, and medical drama Saints are some of the series where he has made an appearance. Sarah Dugdale plays Lizzie. Lizzie is the niece of Connie, who moved to Virgin River in season 2 due to some mischief at home in LA. During her stay with her aunt, she developed a romance with Ricky. But after their relationship ended, she started getting closer to Denny Cutler, and they are now expecting their first baby. Apart from Arrow, has Sarah Dugdale also been featured in shows like Phil, Netflix's In the Shadow of the Moon, and Mystery 101. Mark Ganame plays Dr. Cameron Hayek. In the town of Virgin River, Dr. Cameron Hayek is the recently arrived medical professional who took over from the previous doctor, Doc, at the close of season 5. And he has developed a romantic interest in Muriel. Have you recognized Mark Ganymede from any television shows? Um, this Lebanese Canadian actor has made appearances on Helix, Rain, uh, Supernatural, Smallville, Arrow, The Bold Type, Winona Earp, iZombie, and Private Eyes. He was also in the 2015 film The Age of Adeline. Gwyneth Walsh plays Jo Ellen, who is known as the chatty resident of Virgin River. We're referring to Jo Ellen. Um, have you encountered Gwyneth Walsh before? She is a popular Canadian actor who has appeared as Beator in Star Trek productions and also in shows like Da Vinci's Inquest, NYPD Blue, American Horror Story, Hellsing, The 100, and The Man in the High Castle. Nicola Cavendish plays Connie, who is Connie. She's Hope's friend who manages the general store in Virgin River and takes care of her niece Lizzie when Hope temporarily lives elsewhere. Although she can be quite nosy at times, she has a kind heart and assists with Paige's bakery truck while Paige is away. Has Nicola Cavendish acted in anything other than the Romeo section, Sabrina the Animated Series, the L Word, Air Bud, and the X Files? Keith McKechnie plays Nick. Who is Nick? Nick is Jack's father who pays a visit to Virgin River to see his children there. Have I encountered Keith McKechnie in any previous productions? Yes, he has been featured in The Twilight Zone, iZombie, Supernatural, Emily Owens, MD, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days, Frost Nixon, Desperate Housewives, Charmed, Seventh Heaven, Wing, and Ally McBeal. Tosca Bagu plays Dr. Freeman, who is Dr. Freeman. Dr. Freeman is the medical practitioner who treats Hope after her car accident. Have you come across Tosca Bagu in any of these shows? Supergirl, Darrow and Darrow, Arrow, The L Word, Stargate SG-1, or The X-Files? David Cubitt plays Calvin. Who is Calvin? He's the head of a neighborhood gang known for managing an illicit marijuana plantation located near Virgin River. I've recognized David Cubitt from various roles he played. He starred in the supernatural drama Medium and made appearances in shows like Bates Motel, Arrow, Ray Donovan, Van Helsing, Siren, and The Good Doctor. Terrell Rothery plays Muriel, who is Muriel. She is a thespian and part of the knitting club in Virgin River, whose affections for Doc lead to friction with Hope. Have you encountered Terrell Rothery in any other shows besides Supernatural, iZombie, The Killing, Bates Motel, The X-Files, Best in Show, or Stardate SG-1? Marco Grazzini plays Mike, who is Mike. Mike is Jack's policeman friend who led the investigation into his shooting. And as a devoted movie enthusiast, I've often found myself wondering Where have I previously encountered the talented Marco Grazzini on the silver screen? Well, let me share some insight. All right. He has graced our screens as Alejandro in Kim's Convenience, and also played notable roles in Supernatural, The Murders, A Series of Unfortunate Events, The Art of More, Magicians, The Flash, and Degrassi, The Next Generation. So the next time you're watching these captivating series, keep an eye out for this versatile actor. Zibby Allen plays Bree. In simpler terms, Bree is the sister of Jack, and she moved to Virgin River permanently following an incident where Jack was shot. Currently, she is involved romantically with a man named Mike, who resides in Virgin River as well. Have I encountered Zibby Allen somewhere else in my television viewing? She is well known for her role as Nurse City in Grey's Anatomy, as well as appearances on A&T, Farm, Bates Motel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Nancy Drew, and The Good Doctor. Kai Bradbury plays Denny. Denny is the young man who arrives in Virgin River and uncovers his connection as Doc's grandson from long ago. In season 4, it was disclosed that he deals with Huntington's disease, a degenerative condition. Currently, Denny is romantically involved with Lizzie, and they are anticipating their first child. Showrunner Smith stated in season 5, we get a more distinct image of Denny's character, his struggles, and the connections he establishes as those around him. Both townsfolk and individuals close to him evolve into a supportive network that strengthens their relationships with each other. Have you encountered Kai Bradbury somewhere previously? He has been featured in shows like Fort Salem, The Boys, Warigami, Supernatural, and The Man in the High Castle. Lauren Hammersley plays Charmaine Roberts. Charmaine Roberts is a resident of Virgin River who had an informal relationship with Jack, sometimes referred to as friends with benefits. At approximately the same time, she became pregnant with twins and claimed that they were Jack's offspring. However, in a surprising turn of events at the end of season 4, it was unveiled that this was not the real father. Was eventually disclosed in season 5 to be Calvin. I've made appearances in more than one project, including the popular Canadian sitcom Mr. D and the captivating sci-fi series Orphan Black, where I portrayed Adele. Jenny Cooper plays Joey Barnes, who is Joy Barnes. Joey is Mel's older sister. Has Jenny Cooper made any other television appearances? She's known for being on hit American series such as 24, CSI Miami, Scandal, and NCIS. Candice McClure plays Kaya Bryant. Kaya Bryant is the firefighter we meet for the first time in season 5, as she helps combat the wildfires that threaten Virgin River. Later on, she develops a romantic relationship with Preacher. What other productions has Candice McClure appeared in? That Canadian actress Candice McClure has graced the screens in multiple television series and films such as Carrie, Battlestar Galactica, and Ghost Wars. Elise Gatien plays Lark. In season 5, Lark made her appearance, having been displaced along with her child due to wildfires. Uh, um, although she seems to establish a bond with Brady, it's evident that this relationship is deceitful, as Lark is secretly collaborating with Jimmy instead. Has Elise Gatien appeared in any other shows apart from Supernatural, Colony, and Life Sentence with Lucy Hale? John Allen Nelson plays Everett. In the concluding episodes of season 5, it became clear that Everett is, in fact, Mel's birth father. As a film enthusiast, I can't help but wonder about the diverse roles that John Allen Nelson has taken on beyond his iconic performances as Walt Cummings in 2014 and President DeVore in Crisis. He also graced the screens of shows like Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Red Band Society, and NCIS. Jessica Rothe plays young Sarah, who is young Sarah. Sarah is Mel's mother, and in season 6, will be shown in a series of flashbacks. Has Jessica Rothe starred in anything other than the Happy Death Day series or Forever My Girl? Yes, she also played a role in Boy Kills World. Callum Kerr plays young Everett. In the show, Everett is depicted as Mel's dad, and during season 6, we'll see him through a sequence of flashbacks that explore his connection with Sarah. Has Callum Kerr also been part of any other productions, such as Flowers in the Attic series, Monarch, or Zomboat? Lexa Doig plays Paige Lassiter. Who is Paige Lassiter? She operates a bakery business out of a food truck known as Paige's Bakeaway. In season 4, the ongoing struggle between Paige, her son Christopher, and her ex-husband Wes takes center stage in episode 1. Have you seen Lexa Doig in any other productions? She has been part of various science fiction shows, such as playing Talia al Ghul on Arrow from DC Comics, Dr. Carolyn Lamb in Stardate SG-1, and Rowan LaFontaine in the 2001 movie Jason Existent. And Daniel Gillies plays Mark Monroe. Mark Monroe was Melinda's deceased spouse, and his demise was a significant factor that led her to abandon her past life in Los Angeles. Is there anything else that actor Daniel Gillies, famed for his roles as Elijah Michelson on The Vampire Diaries and the originals, has appeared in